We would like to give a special welcome to our guests, the Trojans of New Prague. And now we'd like to ask you to please rise, face the flag at the south end of the gym, take off your hats, put your hand over your heart, and sing along as we honor our great nation with Tim Beckler and the Chaska High School Pep Band. For New Prague, starting in the guard, number 1, a 5'6", senior Avery Hannon. For our Hawks, co-captain, number 2, a 5'9" junior, Kennedy Sanders. For New Prague, a 5'7" guard, number 2, senior Hannah Wiedeking. For Chaska, a 5'10" senior guards, junior guard, number 12, Anna Lenzen. For the Trojans, number 3, a 5'7" senior guard, Peyton Morris. For the Hawks, a 5'11" junior guard, number 20, Ashley Schilke. For the Trojans, a 5'7" senior guard, number 10, Annika Hatlovig. For our Hawks, a 6'2" senior co-captain, a forward, number 24, Mallory Heyer. And for the Trojans, a 5'5" freshman guard, number 11, Taylor Heeman. For Chaska, a 6'1" senior co-captain, number 33, Kendall Carmen. Chaska is coached by head coach Taylor Seifert, and the Trojans are coached.
We're live here at the Purple Palace. Welcome back to Chaska Basketball on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. I'm Blake Herring. I'll be your host tonight as the 12-1 Chaska Hawks, ranked now number 2 in the state in Class 4A, take on the New Prague Trojans. This on paper is David versus Goliath. Chaska Hawks 6-0 in the Metro West. New Prague stands at 0-6 in the Metro West. New Prague has no players over 6 feet tall, so Chaska has all the advantages on paper. They've got the pedigree from last year's state tournament run. At 12-1, they are on a 11-game winning streak, looking to make it 12. And we're off here at the Purple Palace. Normal starters for Chaska: Kennedy Sanders, University of Colorado commit, 5'8", guard extraordinaire, one of the best you'll see in the entire state. Dishes quickly to Kendall Carmen. A little bit long, but guess what? Mallory Heyer with the rebound. Mallory Heyer last week on this broadcast hit her 2,000th point. We're going to get a quick foul here. I'm going to guess it's on Kennedy Sanders, and it is her first, team's first, as we're off and running here. 0-0, not even a minute out of the gate. Starting 5 again, Mallory Heyer, Kennedy Sanders, Anna Linzen, Kendall Carmen, and Ashley Schulke rounds it out for the Hawks. For the Trojans, it's a young team. It's a smaller team. They've got several seniors on their roster. Number 1, Avery Hennon, senior guard, 5'6", with the ball now, 4.9 points per game. Good move, and New Prague takes an early lead. Undaunted, Trojans want to come out and show that they're ready to play. Quick dump into Mallory, off the mark, saved by Kennedy. Quick outlet. New Prague going to be a turnover. Oh, it's going to stay here for the Trojans. Starting 5 for the Trojans, Avery Hennon, senior, 5'6", guard. Fellow seniors, number 2, Hannah Wedeking, 5'7", senior forward. Peyton Morris, number 3, 5'7", senior. 2 underclassmen, number 10, 7.5 points per game, Annika Hatlevig, 5'7" sophomore, and freshman Taylor Hammond, 5'5". That's a small size team. It's going to be tough for them to do anything down low. We'll see if New Prague plays a perimeter game, looks for their outside shot against the much taller and physical Chaska Hawks. 2 layups for the Trojans coming out, establishing a quick 4-0 lead. Be interesting to see. Quick turnover from Chaska. So far, the Davids are beating the Goliath here early at the Purple Palace. Got a foul. Momentum certainly on New Prague's way, showing they are undaunted coming against the number 2 ranked team in state. Exciting night here at the Purple Palace. It was parents' night. Always fun to see the parents walk their players out on the court. And we've got the incredible Chaska Pep Band led by band director Tim Beckler. Excited to have their spirit with us. Long pass from Kennedy Sanders to Mallory Heyer. Anna Linzen short on the 3. Chaska now, by my count, 0 for 3 here early on. 4-0 here early. Chaska playing man-to-man as they are accustomed to, and they do so well, but a little lackadaisical on closing out that offensive rebound, and New Prague maintains possession. So, sloppy and slow start here for Coach Tara and her Hawks. I don't think anyone's probably that worried, but certainly not the start you ever want to see, especially on your home court. Peyton Morris drives the lane. Over to Avery Hennon. Hennon back to Morris. Left wing, pick right. Chaska calls out its screens very well. They are great communicating defense. And hopefully if you're a youth player watching this, you'll watch a lot of aggressive man-to-man. You'll see some switching. You'll see them get through the screens. But what they always do is they communicate. Kendall Carmen with a great move and the layup to get us started here for the Hawks. Great layup by the senior power forward. Also a softball star. 2 points for Kendall Carmen. 4-2 here with almost 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes gone here in the first half. Tell you what, that's a travel. The Hawks are getting caught chasing on these quick cuts down the lane. If you're a defensive player, youth, what you want to do is you want to be between the ball and the player. You don't want to let them cut between you and the ball. You want to stay ball side. Kennedy down low to Carmen. And spin and turn, offensive rebound. We're going to be able to get the ball down low all night. Anna Linzen down low. It's going to be a quick foul on number 10, Annika Hatlevig, sophomore, 5'7" guard for New Prague. That'll be their first. Ball out of bounds. Kennedy Sanders throws it in. Schulke flashed open for a minute. Back into Carmen. Kick out to Mallory Heyer. And long on the shot. Just a cold early. 2-4 advantage Trojans. Long range shot. And it's good for Hannah Wedking. Leading scorer for the Trojans. 5'7", but she can fill it up, averaging 12.6 points per game. 7-2, early lead for New Prague. Quick kick out to Carmen. Carmen travels baseline, looking for it. Oh, she's going to go on with it. Just short off the rim. Chaska remains cold here early. Quick steal for the Hawks. Schulke driving the lane, kicks it out to Anna Linsen. Got the three, and it's good! Linsen getting things started here for the Hawks. 5-7. Anna Linsen with a nice looking three-pointer from the wing. Tell you what, for this team getting into the lane like that, Chaska looks a little sloppy on moving their feet on defense. Avery Hennon with 2 points. 9-5 early. Just off the mark. Rebound higher. 2 for Mallory Hire. As I was mentioning earlier, Mallory last week against St. Louis Park hit her 2,000th point to end the first half for Chaska, a milestone moment. She now sits number 2 all time in Chaska history, trailing the great Courtney Boylan. Three-pointer long for number 3, Peyton Morris. And New Prague has come to play to try to slay Goliath here, and they have an early lead, 12-7. Anna Linsen drives the lane, gonna go up before the shot. It's gonna be on the floor. Looks like we're gonna get number, I wanna say 3. We've got Peyton Morris, her first, senior guard. Team second foul. We're gonna be a ball underneath the basket. Quick kick out to Kendall Carmen, top of the key. In low to Mallory Harris, short. Here come the Trojans. Baseline jumper, long. Sorry, short. Mallory Harris with the rebound. Mallory very comfortable handling the ball. This is off to Carmen as she hits down to the block. Sanders top of the key, looking to penetrate. Just a little far under the basket. Prague scrapping, kicking the ball out. We'll stay with Chaska here. 12-7 early. New Prague is averaging 42.3 points a game. Not a lot. Chaska, long on the three-pointer by Mallory Hire. Chaska averaging, by my notes, nearly Anna Linsen with the basket. 10-2. Chaska picking up the defensive pressure here. First substitution, Lily Niebuhr in. Senior on her way to Indiana State. Lucy Dardis, senior, and number 13 for the Hawks. Trojans keep their starting five out there. Good move by senior guard Ledkey. Sanders kicks out to Lucy Dardis. Lucy out to Sanders, long distance range. It's going to be just short, and here come the Trojans. Good reach from behind from Lucy. Dardis, good steal, ball back to Chaska. Lily Niebuhr up top. Dardis on the left wing. Dardis looking for options. Sees Lily down low. She's going to kick it back out to Dardis. Dardis looks for a shot. Going to hit Sanders top of the key, and it's good. Two-pointer by Kennedy Sanders. 12-12, Hawks have tied it up. I think they're starting to get this in going, but a new three from Annika Hotlevig. And the Trojans remain undaunted, 15-12. New Prague playing great, shooting the ball well. Chaska starting off cold. New Prague with the early lead. Chaska's got 3 big games next week. 2 of them, Orono and Minnetonka. Minnetonka ranked number 3 in the state. Orono in the top part of the bracket for the Metro West Conference. It could be Chaska's looking ahead a little bit tonight, and at least from right now, their performance shows that maybe they've got an eye to next week. But it's early. It's 15-12. I don't think Hawks fans are too worried right now. Mallory Hire, first foul. Team's third. Just off for Hetlevic. Ludwig averaging 7.5 points a game. He's a sophomore for the Trojans. 16-12. Here come the Hawks. Lindsay looking for Lilly down low. Kind of an errant pass, easily deflected by Trojan defender. Lucy Dardis now top of the key. High screen from Niebuhr. Higher on the left wing. It's surprising that they've not been able to get the ball down low, but tell you what, those defenders for New Prague are moving their feet, and they're doing a great job of getting their hands on the ball. We're going to get an offensive call here on the Trojan. Number 2, Hannah Wedking, must have cleared out in her attempt to go up for that layup. Coach Eric Specht from New Prague not exactly in favor of that call. Here come the Hawks. Sanders pulls it right. Quick pass down to Hire. That's usually an automatic, but again, it's off. Hire off to a slow, atypical start here for her. She's averaging 20.7 points per game. Kennedy Sanders leading the Hawks at 20.8 points a game. Very close. Sanders intercepts the pass. Looking, little high dribble. Quick kick out to Lilly. Niebuhr dribbles out of pressure. Kicks over to Anna Linson for three. Gola! Anna Linson hits it again. Leading the Hawks right now. By my count, that's 8 for Anna Linson. I know John and Ruthie down in Mesa, Arizona are enjoying watching Anna's performance, as is Janice in McAllen, Texas, and Ken and Pam Kloss in Palestine, Texas. Going to get a jump ball here. New Prague playing scrappy. Substitutions in. Number 23, Hannah Langenberg. And Taylor Hammond back in for New Prague. For the Hawks, Aubrey Heyer in, replacing Anna Linson. Kendall Carmen back in for the Hawks. We're going to get a 5 seconds. I think we're going to get a timeout called. Trojans were precariously close to a 5-second penalty. So just to give context here for the Metro West, Chaska sits atop at 6-0, undefeated. In second place is Benilde at 6-1. As you go down the Metro West, Orono 5-1. They play the Hawks next week on Tuesday. Chanhassen 5-2. St. Louis Park is 4-4. Waconia is 3-3. Kennedy is 3-5. Jefferson 2-5. And here we get to the bottom. Number 9 in the Metro West is New Prague, 0-6, 1-12 on the season. I tell you what, they don't look 0-6 tonight. They're 1-12. Their one win is against Northfield, where they crushed the Raiders 63-32. But their losses, they have several in common. Kennedy, they lost 40-55. Benilde St. Margaret, they lost 64-26. St. Louis Park, they lost 86-65. That's a team that the Hawks crushed last week. Waconia, closest game, 82-77, and recently they lost to Chan 81-47. So the Trojans have struggled, but not tonight. They are taking it to the Hawks, and Chaska's going to have to make sure that they look at this contest right now, not get to next week, but say it's Friday night here, it's Parents' Night. We got to put on a little bit better show than what we're seeing right now. But the Hawks have just started off a little cold. It's early. They're starting to front those cutters. I think we're going to see some intensity on defense ratchet up and play a little physical and see if we can get some more points here on the board, the Purple Palace. Carmen down low to Dardis. Dardis, quick pass into Lilly. It's a little sloppy. Ball's scrambling around. We're going to get a loose ball, jump up. New Prague bench is excited for that scrappy defense, as they should be, against the much taller Hawks. No player, again, on the New Prague team is over 6 feet tall. And the front court for the Hawks, much more massive. Kendall Carmen, 6'1". Mallory Heyer, 6'2". Lily Niebuhr, 6'3". Three-pointer. Kennedy Sanders getting on track. It's her 5th point here. Looks like a turnover. Going to go back to the Hawks. 18-16 Hawks with their first lead after that three-pointer by Kennedy. Kennedy Sanders, really your All-American guard. Tremendous balance, good vision, Good shooter on her way to the University of Colorado. Only a junior. Hit her 1,000th point against Eden Prairie earlier this year, a few games ago. Is on her way up the leaderboard in Chaska history as well. Carmen down low to Lily Niebuhr. Lily with a quick turnaround, just off. I tell you what, it's been a tough basket for the Hawks, but we'll see how that continues. Trojans out running. Trojans are flashing top of the key and then cutting the basket. And if the Hawks aren't careful, they're going to get themselves out of position. They're going to lose their player. They're going to be out of position for rebounds. Good job by Carmen to move around and avoid the defense. To Sanders. Sanders runs long on the floater. Trojans ball. Good pressure applied by Chaska. They're going to have to get back. Here come the Trojans. Out to Wedking. Ball's going to be off New Prague. Staying with Chaska here. 18-16. 7 minutes and change here left in the first half. It's always my most exciting nights here at the broadcast when we have the band with us. So if you're got a member of the band, let them know how awesome they are. They bring a lot of energy to the stands when they play our rouser. We heard a little old school Earth, Wind, and Fire tonight, a little Chicago. Tim Beckler, we really appreciate all that you do with the pep band. Anna Lenzen follows her own shot, gets it, puts it back in for the harm and the foul. Anna Lenzen starting off hot. Already at 10 points, on her way to probably her season high if this continues. Foul was on Avery Hennon, her first, team fourth. Lenzen just off the mark. It's going to be off Kendall Carmen, New Prague ball. I am missing a point, so I'll have to get right with the score sheet at halftime. But it's 2016 right now. Chaska with a short lead over the New Prague Trojans in a game that I think many of us expected to be more lopsided out of the gate. New Prague scrappy, making shots, playing good defense, good cuts, as you might expect from a senior team, taking this challenge head on. Oh, we're going to get a walk there. It's a little travel. Mallory Hire with the defense. Stood her ground. The Boulanger sisters for New Prague out on the court. Catherine, 22, freshman. Listed as 5 foot. Looks a little taller than that on the court. I'll have to check the official New Prague stats. That's what I took off Minnesota Sports Hub. Anna Lenzen top of the key, looking to drive. Tough shot. Going to get to the lane, though. We're going to get a foul, two-shot shooting foul. Anna Lenzen says, I'm going to take this opportunity to get to the hole, see what we can do. Got foul. See if she can nail these free throws. On Morris, senior guard, that's her second foul, team fifth. First of two, just off the mark for Anna.
Back into the game.
Six and a half minutes left here in the first. There you go, Anna. Anna Lenzen makes this second of two. And we're 21-16. Chaska providing a little pressure. Tell you what, when you've got a much taller player with hands in your face, moving their feet, communicating on defense, it'll be a little intimidating. We'll see if the Hawks can force some turnovers here. So far, New Prague has handled that pretty well. And with no shot clock, they can afford to be patient, and that might be part of their game plan. Good drive by Peyton Morris, the senior, to find herself on the lane. Anna Lenzen's foul, her first. Team's fourth. Peyton Morris's first of two. It's going to be long. Kenny Sanders back in for the Hawks, replacing Aubrey Hire. 21-16. Second of two is good. Sanders brings it down. Quick top of the elbow to Hire, back out to Sanders. Sanders misses off the shot. Hawks have just been cold. Coach Sprecht and the Trojans pushing the ball up, looking for quality shots, which that was, just off the mark. Sanders looking to break. Drive, dishes out. Schulke, three, gola! Ashley Schulke for three. Travel, good defense, forces the turnover for Chaska. And I'm sure Coach Terra is starting to feel a little bit better about 7 points of separation. 24-17 here in the first half. Sanders bringing the ball down, over to Schulke. Anna Linz with a good aggressive cut down the lane. Trojans doing a great job of face cutting. What a pass. That's going to be the harm and the foul. Sanders to Heyer. Boy, are we used to seeing that. What a great cut by Mallory. What great vision by Kennedy Sanders. Mallory Heyer with the harm. Good basket. Another 2 for Mallory. It's a second foul on Wedeking. See if Mallory can complete the three-point play. And no, just off. Carmen got lucky there. Kendall Carmen reached over, but had enough height where she didn't make a body contact. No foul. Well, what a duo it is to watch Sanders and Heyer assist and score. Just such a great combination. If you heard me earlier, Sanders leading the Hawks with 20.8 points per game. Mallory Heyer, the University of Minnesota Golden Gopher and McDonald's All-American nominee, averaging 20.7. So 2 players, 2 critical players, 2 of the best in the state, averaging over 20 points for Coach Terra and her Hawks. Tell you what, I like this New Prague offense. They're making good aggressive cuts. They're taking their patient looks. They realize that they can get to the lane. Schulke over to Linson. Great break, left-handed layup. Anna Linson for another 2. I've got Anna Linson at 13. I can hear the eruption down in Mesa, Arizona, as well as the great state of Texas. Trojans looking to attack. Long range 3. It's going to be long. Out of bounds. Here come the Hawks. A little over 4 minutes here in the first half. Kenny Sanders has got family tonight watching, as I'm sure they always do. Grandma Barb in Bloomington, Minnesota, cheering on her granddaughter. Grandparents Gary and Marilyn in Utica, Minnesota. And great Grandpa Roger in Cape Coral, Florida, rooting on Kennedy and the Hawks. Love to have you watching us tonight on the Chaska Broadcast Network. And on cue, I thought we were going to get an easy layup by Sanders. Heyer kicks it out to Kendall Carmen with the aggressive drive, left-hand basket. Carmen getting going. Nice pass by Heyer. Good basket by Carmen. Schulke applying the ball deny pressure. All this pressure forcing. Good? Sounds good? Okay, we thought we had a little technical difficulty. Sanders drives, kicks out. Schulke to Carmen. Carmen to Lana Linson for 3. Can it go? Just a little long. Sanders with the steal. Oh, tough call. We're going to get Kennedy Sanders on the reach. I'm sure Grandma Barb didn't appreciate that call. I think she thought that was clean, as I did. But it's a tough call to make. It's Kennedy's second foul, not to worry. Lily Niebuhr back in for Kendall Carmen. 3 minutes of change here in the first half. 30-17, Chaska. New Prague taking their time, looking for options. Avery Hennon. Annika Hatlovig gets a shot off, and it's good. That's the leading scorer. I'm sorry, that's the second leading scorer for the Trojans. Another good basket there. Schulke on the left wing, over to Sanders. Sanders surveying the Trojan defense. Anna Linson, another drive. Anna's really got her offensive game cooking. All those are good shots. Most of them are gone for Anna. That one just a little long. Here come the Trojans. See, we're going to get Lily Niebuhr with the body foul. No disagreement. Just caught in between steps. It's going to be, I believe, Lily's first. She takes a breather. Lucy Dardis in. 16 fouls for both teams. After this foul, After either team fouls, we're going to be in the bonus. Outlet pass out to Annika Hatlovic. Scored the last basket for the Trojans. That's a steal by Hire. Oh, steal and then a loss, and then it's going to come back, still stay with Chaska. Schulke going to take it out into Sanders. And here come the Hawks. Good anticipation by Avery Hennon for the Trojans, trying to jump that pass. You can tell that New Prague came in loaded for bear and wanted to take the game to the Hawks and show that they're not intimidated by rankings or records. They're here to play, put on a good fight. You got to give them a lot of credit for the gumption that they're showing here tonight. Gumption, that's an old school word. I'm old, we can use that. Schulke, right wing, looking down for Hire. Not there, drives top of the key. Over to Lindzen again, it's going to be short. Good rebound, steal. Lindzen scrapping after that ball, but here come the Trojans. Trying to get, Lucy Dardis trying to chase her down. Oh, just too bad. Lindzen in the way for Schulke. They had Hire and Dardis down court, and if they would have been able to control that ball, a quick pass up the court would have been a layup. But to no avail. 30-19 here, just under 2 minutes. See how the first half finishes. Certainly a lower scoring game for the Hawks. That's attributed to certainly the scrappy defense that the Trojans are playing, and accordingly low shooting percentage for the Trojans. Great backdoor cut pass from Hatlovic to Bullinger. Excellent pass by the Trojans. 30-21, Dardis top, Sanders left wing. Schulke for three, launches, it's going to be off. Chaska's just cold tonight. Tell you what, that's 3 fouls on Sanders. That's exactly what you want to do, though. If a player's coming in, where do you grab the ball? You grab it low. That's what Kennedy did, but must have had the wrist. That's her third foul, and I suspect Coach Terra is going to consider sitting her down before that potentially gets to be 4. So Kennedy Sanders with 3 fouls. That's probably the most concerning thing Coach Terra has right now. Got to think that those shots are going to start falling, and we're going to see more scoring as we're used to. Meanwhile, Hannah Wedking for Trojans on the line. First shot is good in the 1-and-1. Earns herself a second. 74 seconds left here in the first. Kendall Carmen came back in for Kennedy Sanders. All right, see how the Hawks finish. Schulke running the point now in place of Kennedy Sanders. Dribbles down right, looking down low. Tell you what, if you're watching some Hire for three, just off the mark, New Prague is really playing good post defense. They may give up a lot of size, but their footwork and how they're positioning themselves to try to deny the pass is posing a problem for the Hawks, even though they are a much taller and more physical team. You would think that we would be owning points in the paint. That's not been the case. Well, we've had most of the points in the paint. Right there, Carmen for 2 on cue. Still, the Hawks have struggled to get it really consistently. Trojans taking the ball to the Hawks. Tell you what, pretty good layup opportunity there. Taylor Hammond just off the mark. Fought for the rebound. Wasn't able to corral it. Ball stays, comes back with Chaska. And there's 27 seconds left here. Schulke bringing the ball up. Over down to Lindzen. Lindzen top of the key to Schulke. 20 seconds left. Backdoor cut again. And Hire finishes. What a thing of beauty. Should be her 6th. Great pass by Schulke. Got a quick timeout. I think coach is going to say, look, we can't give up that backdoor screen cut anymore. That's 4 points easily that they've scored on it and a couple misses. But boy, is that a thing of beauty. And if you remember to the state championship game against Rosemont last year, you had the famous basket in Chaska basketball here, history with Mallory Hire hitting Kaylee Van Epps on a backdoor cut to seal the deal for the Hawks and their state championship undefeated season. 18-0. What a moment that was for Chaska. Love to see that play, and it was on that side of the court, the right side of the court, and boy, the Hawks run that to perfection. Full court press, 9 seconds left in the bonus, so you don't want to give a foul here. Put him on the line. We'll see what the Hawks can do. All right. No, oh. Yep, see right there. It's a touchy foul, but they're going to call her. They're going to get Mallory Heyer on the body foul, and we're going to be shooting 1-on-1. That's the danger when you run a full court pressure with 6 seconds left. It's Mallory's second foul. So Hawks gathering up some fouls. Kennedy Sanders with 3, Mallory Heyer with 2. Here's the start of a 1-on-1. Heyman, the freshman, gets the first. 10-point lead for the Hawks. 6 seconds left. Time to get off a good shot. And the second of the 1-on-1 is long. Carmen with the rebound. Outlet to Schulke. Schulke's got a lane. Tell you what, she's bodying her all the way down. They're not gonna call it. When you get the shot off, Lindsay gets it off, but not good. So, little reset here, 34-24. Hawks up 10, but it has been sloppy. Hawks standing at 12-1 with a 10-point lead over the 1-12 New Prague Trojans. My bet is the team will come out a little fired up to distance themselves and score here as we come back in the second half. But for now, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll get you back here at the Purple Palace and see how this game plays out here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. And we're back here, getting ready to start the second half where the Chaska Hawks lead New Prague Trojans by 10, 34-24. We're about a minute away here from getting started in the second half, which frankly has been a little surprising. Again, the New Prague Trojans sit 1-12 and in 9th out of 10th position in the Metro West, where the Hawks ranked number 2 in the state, 12-1. Their lone loss to the number 1 team in the state, Hopkins, this year. On paper, again, David versus Goliath. Hawks playing Goliath tonight, but New Prague taking on the role of David, and have been scrappy. Started out with the lead, making shots, showing no fear, despite giving up lots of height and experience. And really, from a basketball skill standpoint and pedigree, we've got Division I players here for the Hawks. Going to Colorado, going to the Gophers. New Prague, not quite on paper matching up, but boy, on the court, they're playing as lights out as they can, only down 10, and for much of the first half, really posing a problem for the Hawks. Hawks low shooting percentage. Let me give you some totals. Kennedy Sanders sitting with 5 points. Anna Linson leading the Hawks with 14. Ashley Schulke with 3. Mallory Heyer, 6 points. Kendall Carmen with 6 points. Hawks in a little bit of foul trouble. Kennedy Sanders sitting with 3 fouls. Mallory Heyer with 2. So the big studs for Chaska in a little bit of foul trouble. We're going to have to play smart here as we get going in the second half. For the Trojans, led by Peyton Morris with 7. Annika Hatlovic with 5. Hannah Wedeking with 4. Avery Hinnon, number 1, with 2. Catherine Boulanger, with 2. And Taylor Hammond with 3. Nobody with more than two fouls for New Prague. Lots of people out there listening tonight. Want to call out, and all the way in Wyoming, the great town of Wheatland, Mary Kay and Bob Bauman. Grandparents to Lily Niebuhr watching tonight and rooting on the Hawks. I appreciate the reach out and love that you got me aware that you're watching in from Wyoming. Here we go, Hawks on defense. Back to man-to-man, see if they can move their feet a little bit. I tell you what, they've lost their player a little bit in the first half, and we'll see if Trojans make them try to do the same. That first shot goes long. Anna Linson running the floor. Good lean in. Oh, just off the back of the rim. Tell you what, good vision by Sanders to see Linson striking down the floor. Trying to challenge Mallory Heyer there in the paint. No good. Here comes Sanders and the Hawks. Sanders again playing with 3 fouls. Going to go to the lane. Going to get to the line. Found herself just under the basket. Got fouled. Couldn't get the shot up high enough on the board for it to go, but finds herself shooting 2. Again, Sanders with 5 points. Has been averaging 20.8 points a game here 2022 season. Sanders with the first. And just like a lot of tonight, just falls off. That foul was on Peyton Morris, her 3rd now. Trojans. 2nd and 2 for Sanders. Runs short. Chaska stays cold. 34-24. No scores here in the first half. Sloppy pass. Falls in the hands of Heyer. Mallory running her point guard skills. Dishes over to Carmen. Carmen over to Sanders on the right wing. Top of the key, over to Anna Linson. Anna Linson looking to drive. Kicks it out to Mallory Heyer. And it's long. Schulke getting a hand on it. Oh, looks like it would stay, but going to get the call to New Prague. 34-24. Band played tonight. I want to call out Jordan Wellick, basketball player, sophomore for the Hawks, also in the band. Fun to see her playing and the band doing their thing. They are tremendous energy here in the Purple Palace. Trojans looking to attack this Chaska man-to-man defense. Just to run down the official rankings in the state of Minnesota. Again, Hopkins is number 1. Chaska's number 2, moved up this week after Minnetonka lost in overtime to Holy Family. They fall to number 3. Chaska plays Minnetonka next Saturday. That's a big game. Chaska's going to have to really watch their energy and their gameplay next week as they play Orono on Tuesday. They play St. Louis Park in a rematch at St. Louis Park, I believe, on Thursday. I'm sorry, that's Friday, January 28th at St. Louis Park. And then the next day, They take on Minnetonka, January 29th. That game is, by my records, at St. Thomas Michael STMA. St. Michael Albertville next Saturday. 3 games. That game with Tonka, just to give you perspective, in Section 2 of the Class 4A bracket, that's a loaded sectional. So the 8 teams in that bracket, by my count, 4 of them are in the top 10 in the state. Chaska, currently number 2, 12-1. Minnetonka, who they play Saturday, is 12-1. Minnetonka still has to play Hopkins twice as they play in the Lake Conference. Eden Prairie is ranked number 4th in state. Chaska beat them earlier in the year, but it was close. Shakopee is 10th in state. So those 4 teams are all in that section with Chaska. Other teams are Chanhassen, Edina, Prior Lake, and Waconia. It is a loaded sectional, and it's a shame that one team out of that group will get to the state tournament. Chaska certainly hoping it's them, as they want to run it back and see if they can repeat their state championship title from last year. Schulke from the baseline, 2-pointer. That's her 5th. Hawks back on defense, no help, but Heyer says not in my house. Gets that ball out of the paint and then chases it down in the great sportsmanship that she exhibits all the time. Appreciate that by Mallory. Good pass inside. Going to kick that back out. Number 2, Wedeking looking to penetrate, can't find it. Fishes out to Heyman, trying to take Schulke down the lane, not there. And then for the Trojans, over to Wedeking for the long distance 3, no good. Anna Lenzen with the rebound. Lenzen bringing it up, surveying the court. She's going to try the lane. We're going to get a travel. Oh, nope, we're going to get a jump ball. Tell you what, she got a little lucky there. I thought I saw her pivot foot slide. Ball staying here with Chaska. Not quite 3 minutes gone here in the second half. 36-24, the only basket here in the second half. Ashley Schulke's 2-pointer from the baseline, and there she is. She cuts to the elbow. Over to Anna Lenzen. Anna Lenzen looking for season high this year. Carmen top of the key. Sanders down low to Heyer. Double team at Heyer. Looks like that's not bad defense. You just got to smother her and hope that you can strip the ball away. But Mallory's pretty tough down there on the block. Second foul of the half for the Trojans. Second foul on Avery Hennon for New Prague. Sanders stops, pops, shoots, just off. Sanders having a hard time getting her shot down, but not to fear. I'm sure they will come. Trojans looking to find a way to get down the lane. They certainly are looking at one-on-one play, giving relief. There's a backdoor cut, not there. Kicks it back out to Wedeking. Wedeking top of the key. Chaska helping on defense, moves, but the nice running left-hander. Quality basket by Wedeking. That's her 6th point. New Prague keeps it to a 10-point lead for Chaska. Schulke with another basket at the elbow. Ashley sits at 7 points here for the game. 38-26, Chaska. Schulke playing defense. Oh, boy. Going to get her on the foul. And 22, freshman guard Catherine Bullinger going to be on the line for New Prague. And that's short. It's the second foul on Ashley Schulke.
Morris back into the game.
So last time we were on broadcast here last week in St. Louis Park, I had mentioned that Mallory Heyer scored a 2,000th point. That free throw goes long. The countdown to Courtney begins. Courtney Boylan, all-time leading scorer for Chaska history at 21:48. So the countdown to Courtney is 115 points away. Kennedy Sanders with a long-distance 3, just runs short. Not the best shooting night for the Hawks. New Prague back on the attack. Hawks are averaging 69.6 points per game, and right now have 38. So we'll see if they can get to their average. They give up 44.7 points a game, and New Prague already has 26. So we'll see how those averages hold. Tremendous layup, just a little bit long, but Schulke with the rebound. Oh, I thought she got hit on the arm. No good. Heyer again running short. This time she keeps with it. Basket goes Mallory Heyer for 2 hard-fought points in the lane. Mallory Heyer now with 8 points on the night. Her average 20.7 points per game. Anna Linzen has been averaging just under 5. Her season high this year has been 11, and she's already at 14 by my count. So Anna having a season high best, and Linzen family far and wide enjoying this, both here in the gym and out in Mesa, Arizona. John and Ruthie. Janice out in McAllen, Texas, and Ken and Pam Kloss in Palestine, Texas. We're going to get a turnover here. Good defense forcing that pressure. Ball coming back to the Hawks. Aubrey Heyer in. Ashley Schulke taking a breather. Great minutes to start the second half here for Ashley Schulke. It's got to be hard when you're such a great team like Chaska. So putting this into perspective, at 12-1 and 6-0 in the Metro West and 7-0 at home, and you see on the docket that you're playing New Prague, who, again, on paper, 1-12, bottom of the conference. And I think this is an easy win, and you come out, and it's not proven that way. So all credit to New Prague. Certainly happens to the best of teams. They don't always able to rise up and give their 100% best effort every night. Could be the focus. Could be thinking about next week. Whatever the challenge, the Hawks still are taking care of business and up 14 here in the second half. But certainly not the spread that I think many, including yours truly, thought that we might see tonight. Mentioned Courtney Boylan is all-time leading scorer for Chaska at 21.48. And then Mallory Heyer sits 115 points before tonight's game for that. In third place, Ellie Thompson, the great Ellie Thompson, at 1,606 points for Chaska. Mindy Hansen is fourth at 1,487. And Kaylee Van Epps, currently playing for Lehigh in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Division I Mountain Hawks, in fifth place at 1,398. We're going to get a reach in from behind, I suspect, on Peyton Morris. Let's see the call. It is indeed her fourth foul. Peyton Morris having to take a seat now. We can ill afford to lose her. She's got 7 points in the game and providing strong defense down low. Good entry pass to Heyer, and Chaska attacks that right away. Heyer now with her 10th point and starting to gain traction down in the paint on the block. 42-26. Trojans looking for an entry pass down the block. Nice down screen, and we've got a three. Tell you, all alone down there. Chaska not boxing out, but the ball came out a little deeper, and Chaska's able to get the rebound. Shoots it over to Lucy Dardis. Good pass into Heyer, and that's an easy two. Chaska's starting to take advantage of that height difference, and if you remember from the first half, Trojans have no players over 6 feet tall where Chaska's loaded on them. We're going to get a quick break. No, I'm sorry. That's not true. I thought we had a timeout happening, but Lily Niebuhr in for Kendall Carmen. Lily on her way to Indiana State. It'll be a Sycamore next year. Again, Mary Kay and Bob Bauman watching tonight from Wheatland, Wyoming, rooting on their granddaughter. Lily's playing with a tough foot tonight, and it looks like that may have aggravated, but the Hawks pick her up. She's going to tough through. New Prague ball. Just under 11 minutes, and here come the Trojans looking to run the court. From a strategy standpoint, when you've got a much smaller team, I guess that you've got a couple options. You run and play transition, hope you can beat the Hawks down the court. Watching Chaska, I know that's not going to happen. Chaska gets back on defense really well, usually defensively very sound, and you're not going to beat them down the court. The other strategy is slow it down. Look for your opportunities and attack. That's what New Prague did in the first half, and I think that's what they're trying to do, is identify where they can go one-on-one and get down the lane. And in that case, Annika Hatlevic, who's now got 7. I'm sorry, that would be, we're looking at 8 points. gets the harm and the foul. Lucy Dardis with her first foul. And Hedlevig looking to complete the three-point play. And it's good. Her 9th point. And we set at 29-44. Sanders in there playing with 3 fouls. We're going to get, is that an offensive foul? I think he's going to call it clear out. I'll tell you what, I didn't see it, but appreciate the composure by Kennedy Sanders giving the ball to the ref. Oh, it's not on Sanders, fortunately. They called that foul on Lily Newberg. Must have been an offensive screen. I thought they called a clear out by the ref's call over there to the scorer's bench, but glad, frankly, for the Hawks that wasn't Kennedy's 4th, but Lily's 2nd. Ashley Schulke back in. Going to give Kennedy Sanders a break. Hawks currently sit with 3 team fouls. New Prague with 4. New Prague doing a lot of back cuts, looking to drive the lane, screening on the ball. That's pop around 3. Looked like a pretty good shot, just not there. Higher takes a rebound, goes coast. Can she finish? Nope, she's going to pop it out. Good decision over to Dardis. Dardis over to Aubrey Heyer. Aubrey Heyer with a runner, gets her own rebound. And this is Schulke coming down the lane. Mallory Heyer over to her sister Aubrey. Aubrey, Lucy Dardis for 3. Just long, and here come the Trojans. Trojans kick it out, looking for a quick 3. She drives the lane, is going to get it off. It's going to be tough to get that shot off against the taller Hawks. That was a reach in on Aubrey, not called. Aubrey Heyer running the break, kicks it out. Schulke, left wing. Top of the key to Dardis. Dardis over to Aubrey Heyer. Aubrey to her sister Mallory. How exciting of a treat it is for the Heyer family to have Aubrey and Mallory in at the same time. Schulke fighting with that rebound, grabs it. Going to get a foul on number 10, Annika Hatlevig. It's going to be her 2nd foul. Good scrappy play by both teams, kind of going for the ball, and Schulke, undeterred, made sure she got to it first. Good to see such aggressive play by both teams. Aubrey Heyer over to Schulke. Schulke to Lily. Newberg, long distance shot by Carmen, just off the range. I tell you, 3-pointers haven't been getting knocked down here for Chaska, but they are up 44-29. Really on the basis of Anna Lenzen's 14 points and Mallory Heyer and her 12 leading the Hawks so far here. With just 9 minutes left in the second half. The next Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network broadcast should be Monday, January 31st versus Waconia. That long shot just rims out. And Chaska with the rebound. Aubrey Heyer bringing it down. Schulke top of the key. Down low we got Niebuhr. We got Kendall Carmen operating on the wing. As Mallory Heyer takes a break. Kennedy Sanders take a break. Good entry pass down to Niebuhr, and it's good. What a pass by Carmen. Nice basket, Lily. I can hear the screaming from Wheatland, Wyoming right now as she's on the board. Good to see the future Sycamore on the stat sheet there for points. Love it. Reward that hard effort and the great pass by Kendall Carmen. Good entry pass, but Lily playing great team defense. Saw the pass as she should. Recognized, went and grabbed it, leading to a quick look down the court for Aubrey Heyer. No good. Niebuhr is driving the lane, kicks it out to Lenzen. Lenzen for 3, and it's long. Trojans with the rebound. Here they come. Move your feet. No body. Don't get an easy cheap foul. Trojans looking to attack. I think the Hawks do look a little sluggish, giving up some baskets that typically I'm not sure you'd see them make. A ball fake. Good ball fake by Catherine Bullinger. Scores her 4th point. Ball fake. Caught Chaska out of position. Drove the lane. Easy basket. Good move by Carmen. Good spin move, but has much of the shots tonight just off the mark. Ball goes over to the Trojans. Kennedy Sanders back in. Mallory Heyer back in. Lily Niebuhr takes a break. And Aubrey Heyer takes a break. Heyer replace Heyer. Baseball pass down the court. Run to perfection by the Trojans. Just didn't get the basket, but Boy, that was a good look. We called that twins in my day. We run that. Look forward is a good observation. Oh, so it's pretty good defense there. Tough break for the Trojans, but good break for the Hawks. And Anna Lindson's going to find herself on the line.
Lenson will shoot 2.
Taylor Hammond with her first foul. Already 16 fouls for the Trojans. Linson first of 2, and it's no good. Free throws, missed some layups, missed several threes tonight. The Hawks are just not shooting their normal shooting percentage. But they are up 48-31. Second falls for Linson. I might count that's 15. Unofficial? Yeah, I'm pretty confident that that's a good number. Her season high. Mallard Hire posing a little bit of a problem there for the Trojan forward. Looking to drive Carmen. Good defense. Way to go down and get the ball. Jump ball. Ball goes over to Chaska. Kendall Carmen recognizing that she could get a hand on the ball and immediately went to the floor to get it. That's what you want to see. Youth players get after the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get those hustle points? Those hustle points went to Chaska on that possession. Sanders little weave over to Schulke. Schulke to Carmen. Carmen right wing. Down low to Hire. Hire is going to do a spin move left hand. Oh, just off the front side of the rim. Here come the Trojans. Kick out to Wedeking. Leading scorer for New Prague with 12.6 a game. Yeah, 6 tonight. I think that foul is going to be on Anna Linson, her second. Really, Sanders is the one with some foul difficulty with 3. Schulke running the ball down the court. Kennedy Sanders down the lane. Quick passes. I like to see a little. This aggressive ball movement's good. We're going to get an offensive foul, I think. On who? It's going to be on Anna Linson. Player control foul with the clear out. Boy, I didn't see that, but have to say sometimes that's certainly you got the right view. You got to trust that was the right call, but no basket for Linson. And ball back to the Trojans. Trojans with a quick turnover, though. Unforced error. Travel at the top of the key by sophomore guard out at the hat with it. And here come the Hawks. 6 minutes left. 47-31. Lower scoring game for the Hawks than we anticipated. All credit to New Prague for their scrappy defense, jumping passes, and the Hawks just look a little off tonight. Shulkins inbounds to Sanders. Carmen looking to drive. Drove the lane and going to find herself on the free throw line. Going to be a foul on a wet cream. I just think that's her third. Indeed it is. Kendall Carmen finds herself on the line. Kendall Carmen has got 6 points. Her season high, on my count, was 10 versus Waconia. That's her 7th. Good free throw. 48-31. Carmen stops, shoots, it's good. Nice basket. Kendall Carmen now with 8. Hawks up 49-31. Tell you what, just a little bit of pressure by Anna Linson forces an errant pass, and Chaska ball again. New Prague spent a lot of energy getting the error there. They're just getting a little tired, giving their all against this number 2 rated team in the state, the Chaska Hawks. Backdoor cut. Schulke not there. Out to Carmen, out to Sanders. Sanders looks to drive. Dishes over to Mallard Hire. Nothing there on the baseline to go. Quick, tough pass into Linson. Hustle point. Going to be a jump ball. That was probably a tough pass. Pretty tight in traffic. Patrick Mahomes can make that pass. It's tough with 3 or 4 defenders around you, but she got it in there, but loose ball, hand on the ball from New Prague, and caused a turnover to New Prague, but Here comes Chaska with a 5-second penalty. No outlets available for the inbounder Peyton Morris, senior guard for New Prague, and goes over to Chaska. Elbow higher. Sanders left wing. Screen. Going to drive down. A little congested, but no matter. Kennedy Sanders with 2. Kennedy Sanders with her 7th point off her scoring average. I know that she appreciates the Hawks are up 20 right now, and that's what she cares most about. 51-31. Higher running the wing defense. Forces a tough pass. New Prague fortunate that went off on Chaska. Kendall Carmen tracking it down, and it'll be New Prague ball underneath the basket. Just under 5 minutes to go here Friday night at the Purple Palace. 21st day of January. Lots of great basketball here in the second half. We're going to get a kick. Ball stays with the Trojans. Good drive down the lane. Going to get a travel. Yep, travel. Tough, but that pivot foot definitely slid. Good drive by the freshman Bullinger, but case got called for the travel. Chaska up 20. Sanders looked through the 3, decided against it. Instead gets an easier shot down low to Higher for 2. Assist from Kennedy Sanders, and chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Basket is good by Mallory Higher. She will shoot 1.
Good pass by Kennedy. Unselfish play. Bullinger's first. Higher with a chance to get her 15th, and it's down. 15 points for Mallory Higher. Now we've got a official's timeout. I think we must have a cut, or gonna check something out on. Looks like her knee doesn't look serious. Aubrey Higher replaces Mallory Higher. 54-31, 4.5 left to play here on a Friday night. Good pass. Oh, good reach in by Carmen. Not there. Just too much pressure. I think we're going to get a turnover. It's going to go to, it's going to stay here with New Prague. Like the aggressive defense by the senior Kendall Carmen. If I recall right, Kendall Carmen is going to study nursing. Has not decided exactly where she's going to be going. And I'm sure as all seniors, they love it when they get asked all the time, what's your plans for next year? But if I remember right, she is interested very much in studying nursing, and what a heroic occupation. And you think about all of our frontline workers, especially those in the medical community and our educators, how much we owe them such a debt of gratitude for their incredible contributions and perseverance through the last couple of years. Sanders with a running attempt, no good. Here comes Wedeking. Wedeking just came down a minute ago and scored on a layup. This time gets the call. Foul gonna be on Aubrey Higher, her first. 16th foul on Chaska. We will be in the bonus next foul. Oh, just out of the reach of Anna Lindson's hands. Lindsson playing scrappy defense. Get to the top of the screen. Schulke on Heyman. Heyman kicks it out to Morris. Morris top of the key to Wedeking. Wedeking back to Morris. In the lane, kicks it back out. Aubrey Higher moving her feet, not giving that baseline. She's going to get the shot off, but it's not going to be good. Good defense by Aubrey Higher. Aubrey Higher, a sophomore, 5'10". Schulke down to Aubrey Higher. Aubrey Higher for 3. Three-cola! Aubrey Higher for 3. What a shot. Gets on the point tallies. Great basket, confidence. Stop, popped, and looked. Made her shot, nothing but net. 57-33. Again, next week, Chaska plays at Orono on Tuesday the 25th. Rebound by Kennedy Carmen, excuse me, Kendall Carmen. Chaska plays at Orono. Basket by Sanders. To get back to my point, Chaska plays at Orono on Tuesday, January 25th. On Friday the 28th, plays St. Louis Park, and then on Saturday again plays Minnetonka in a much anticipated showdown. Kenny Sanders with her fourth. Sanders is going to stay in the game, it looks like. Going to stay in the game. 4 fouls. Not much likelihood that this game's in question. Good basket. Good free throw by Taylor Conlon, her fourth. Lucy Dardis is going to come in for Kennedy Sanders. The senior. 5'10". Taylor Hammond looking for her 5th point. Finishing out the second of 2. And it's good. Just over 2 minutes left, 59-35. Both teams in the bonus. Aubrey Hire with the drive. Good block. Aubrey Hire stays with it. Kendall Carmen gets the rebound, kicks it out to Anna Linzen. Linzen to Schulke. Schulke to Carmen. Kendall Carmen looking for opportunities there. Anna Linzen looking to drive. Going to get it down low to Kendall Carmen. Drops her, backs out to Linzen. No good on the 3. Rebound by Aubrey Hire, just short, and here come the Trojans. Loose ball, good scrappy play, and Aubrey Hire comes up with it. We got a 3-on-2 break. Aubrey Hire down low, over to Schulke, over to Linzen, and we're going to get the foul. Good sportsmanship by New Prague, helping up Anna Linzen, as the Schulke for her teammate Anna Linzen going to go to the line. Looking for her free throws. I think this is shooting 2, and Coach Terra's going to put in a new 5 here after these free throws. Anna Linzen's first is good. Anna Linzen now with 16, her season high. Jessa Hire in for the Hawks. Josie Lukoski, Peyton Wirtz, and Julia Wacker in for the Hawks. And the second free throw is good for Anna Linzen. Looks like she may finish the night. Season high 17 points for Anna Linzen, the 5'10" junior from the basketball mecca of Chaska, Weston Ridge Parkway. Love to see Anna Linzen filling the sheet. Great effort tonight by Anna Linzen. Zoe Cutler in for the Hawks, replaced Anna Linzen. Ball out of bounds. 78 seconds left here. 61-35 here at the Purple Palace. Chaska on their way to 13-1, and while it started off a little sloppy and maybe not the spread that we anticipated and the scoring that we anticipated, well on their way to their 7th victory in the Metro West. Good outlet by Hire to Lukoski. Lukoski pulls it back out, being patient. Peyton Wirtz looks for 3. Goal! Peyton Wirtz over from the baseline. Long distance 3. Senior guard, love to see it. Love to see that confidence, Peyton Wirtz. Those purple shoes hitting that nice 3. Loved it. Lukoski driving. Get caught up, over to Wirtz. Lukoski drives down, over to Zoe Cutler. Zoe Cutler for long shot, Hire with the putback. 6'6", Jess Hire for 2. The senior center. Nice shot by number 23, Hannah Longenberg. 19 seconds left. Drive down the lane for Lukoski. Hire with the steal. Oh, good effort. Just off the hands for Chaska. Ball will go back to New Prague. 10 seconds left. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Sanders family, grandparents Gary and Marilyn in Utica. Great Grandpa Roger in Cape Coral, Florida. We've got the Linsons. We've got Lily Niebuhr's grandparents in Wheatland, Wyoming. It's been fun here as we conclude tonight at the Purple Palace. Chaska 66, New Prague 38. Let me give you some running totals by my unofficial count. I've got Kennedy Sanders finishing with 9 points, off her season average of 20.8. Aubrey Heyer with 3. Anna Linson with the season high, 17 points. Lily Niebuhr with 2. Ashley Schulke with 7. Mallory Heyer with 15, off her season average of 20.7. Kendall Carmen with 8. Peyton Wirtz with 3. Jess Heyer with 2 to round out the scoring 66 for Chaska. For New Prague, I've got Avery Hennon with 2. Hannah Wedeking with 8. Peyton Morris with 7. Annika Hatlevig with 8. Catherine Bullinger with 4. Taylor Heyman with 5. And Hannah Langberg with 3 to round out the 38 points for New Prague. Your next broadcast here will be on January 31st versus Waconia. Although Bob is saying it's against Chanhassen, I have it down as January 31st. We'll have to check. Either way, stay tuned to Twitter. We'll get you right. Watch CHBN for the next Chaska broadcast. For producer extraordinaire Brett Johnson, I'm Blake Herring, signing off here at the Purple Palace. Chaska goes to 13-1, 8-0 at home, and 7-0 perfect in the Metro West. The final score, 66 for the Hawks.